guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video it's going to be the unboxing for this alternative advent calendar this year. It is a cheese advent calendar, which is pretty cool. I've never had a cheese advent calendar before, and this is the ILCHESTER British Cheese Advent Calendar. So I've heard a lot about it. I think the product was launched back in 2015, and the lady that did it kind of came up with this kind of brainchild when she was sitting in her PJs making like a homemade one for herself, and years later it's pretty much a bestseller. So this cheese advent calendar, you can find it on Amazon UK and the majority of the supermarkets in the UK. Also, I managed to get this actually in a supermarket in New Zealand. So I'll put in the description bar below where you can actually purchase this. I don't know if it's still available, but definitely something to think about for next year, because every year it's been out. So it was about $30 in New Zealand, and I think it's about £15 in the UK. And then also you can get it on Amazon as well. So there's various ways you can get it. I'm not sure if you can get it in the US, but I'm not sure how the shipment works. I mean, they did ship it over to New Zealand, which was quite useful. So yeah, let's get started. It's the ILCHESTER British Cheese Advent Calendar. It's got 24 cheeses inside, so it's a 24 drawer. And I think from my understanding, it also has some kind of cheesy jokes, which is quite funny. And I can give you an idea of what's inside. So inside there is 9 selections. There is Applewood smoked flavoured cheddar cheese, Applewood vintage smoke flavoured cheddar cheese, Mexicana cheddar cheese with mixed peppers, ILCHESTER cheddar cheese, ILCHESTER vintage cheddar cheese, ILCHESTER red Leicester cheese, ILCHESTER age red Leicester. Then you've also got ILCHESTER double Gloucester cheese and ILCHESTER cheddar cheese with apple, onion and sage, which sounds the best one actually. And I think that's a new addition this year. So obviously you've got to really love cheese, and if you're not familiar with British cheeses, these are different areas within the UK. So I'm originally from Leicester, and Red Leicester is from Red Leicester, and there is a place in the UK down south which is called Cheddar, where cheddar is. So something to think about when you do get the calendar is that you need to keep it refrigerated, and there is an expiry date. So my one expires on the 15th of January 2022. And if you are getting it either in store or online, just to bear in mind, it's 480 grams. So there's 24 20-gram cheeses. So that gives you an idea of weight and if you need it transporting. But yeah, so basically there's 9 selections inside, 9 different flavours of cheese. So if you love cheese and you love English cheese, then it's definitely right up your alley. So what we'll do is we'll open it up, and when you open it, it kind of opens out. So if we just open down the side, so as we open it up, you can see just inside there's a bit of a description, and then also the information of the cheese calendar inside as well. So as you can see, it gives you a bit of information. It says a selection of 9 delicious cheeses from premium flavours. It lists them all off and what awards they've got. And it looks like the cheddar with apple, onion and sage is their new edition, new limited edition. So as we open it out, it's a bit like the traditional calendars where it's perforated and you just pull out. And it says, our story. This cheese advent calendar is very close to my heart. In December 2016, I started a campaign to launch one, seeing many chocolate calendars, and I wanted something special for us cheese lovers. After creating a prototype and receiving an outstanding response, my invention went viral. This calendar is the first of its kind. We made history together as thousands of you supported the idea and encouraged us to get into the stories. Along with the wonderful team at ILCHESTER Cheese, we truly made Cheesemas dreams come true. Thank you for your feedback. Love from Anam, Robson and the ILCHESTER Cheese team. So that's really cool. Just to give a bit of a breakdown. So what we'll do is we will start off with door number 1. So you can see that. Let's open. Hopefully it's easy enough. Door number 1. So as you can see inside, it's individually wrapped. Well, it's an alright size. So this is the ILCHESTER cheddar, and it gives you a bit of an idea there. You can see that. And then on the reverse, to give you an idea of the size. So that's great. So what we'll do is I'll open them up and then individually open them and taste them as well. So what we'll do is we will open these individually wrapped, and it's got like a little seal here. So it looks like you can just pull it apart, which is really handy. And these would be really good sizes for like little picnics and things. They're all individually cased. So as you can see, the cheese inside there, and I'll just take a little bit off to try, otherwise I'm gonna have lots of cheese. So just a little bit. Really, really creamy, that is, really creamy. Just lovely that was actually. Really like that one. And it's got some jokes inside. I won't roll off the jokes because it kind of ruins the surprise. But what I'll do is, like with previous advent calendars, it's got a joke, and then upside down it's got kind of the punchline, which is kind of sweet. So if you did get this advent calendar, all the jokes will be a surprise, but the theme of them is meant to be cheesy jokes. So, you know, like dad jokes. So what we'll do is we'll open number 2. So this is just in the centre. Oh, this one's a bit difficult to open. And then we've got, looks to be, this is the Applewood Smooth and Creamy Smoke Flavoured Cheddar Cheese. And again, just the bit of packaging. And then on the back. So I'll just try this, just a little slither. So again, just a small amount. That's quite a distinctive taste compared to the first cheddar. Quite strong, actually. Smoky, which is the one on the back, which is the smoky Applewood. But nice though, really nice. If you go with a really nice chutney or something. So that's number 2. Then number 3. This one looks familiar. So this is Red Leicester, and Leicester's actually from where I'm from originally, and it's kind of an orangey, kind of a lot more orangey than yellow cheese. And I've had Red Leicester many times, but let's give it a try. So just another little bit. Yep, that's good. I do like Red Leicester. It's kind of like not too strong, very medium level, I would say. Bit of a good all-rounder. So that's 3. Now let's go on to 4, just in the bottom. Ooh. So this one is Double Gloucester. You just see there on the back. So this is also kind of orangey. I've not had Double Gloucester in a long time. So I'll give this one a try. And again, if you're really, really into cheeses, you might want a slightly different cheese advent calendar if you want really pungent, strong, soft cheeses, which this one isn't. Yeah, that's nice, really creamy. Not too strong, really quite subtle actually. That's probably the most subtle one that I've had. So we'll go with drawer number 5. So this is the one I'm probably not looking forward to, because I'm not really into spice, but this is the original Mexicana cheese with spices, jalapeno, bell and chili peppers, which sounds a bit scary, as you can see on the back of the chilies. So let's give this one a bit of a go. Oh, does smell a bit spicy. If you love spicy, you'll probably like this. I maybe won't. So I'm having a little bit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, not for me. Yeah. That's quite spicy. It's got a bit of a kick. Ooh. That's a definite no from me. My whole mouth is burning. If you love spicy, you're really gonna like that. But that's definitely not for me. My whole face is feeling a bit hot now. Yeah, that's that. Just in case you weren't sure, that's a no. So that's number 5. We'll go on to number 6. Hopefully that's not another Mexicana. Where's number 6? Ah, 6 is at the top. Whew, I think I might need some water. So drawer number 6, we have regular cheddar. Again, I think it's the same as the first one. Kind of a nice creamy colour. this should be a lot nicer on my throat. So let's give that a go. So just a little bit. That's a lot more my level of cheese. I am quite pathetic when it comes to cheese flavours, so I'm not into the whole spicy. But that's really creamy, really smooth, very nice. I could eat that all day. So drawer number 7. Drawer number 7 is another Applewood smooth and creamy smoke flavoured cheddar cheese. Again, just like earlier on, it's that kind of creamy colour. What I'll do is I won't open this just because we've already had it earlier on, just there. So, but that was nice, but yeah, you can definitely taste the smokiness. Then drawer number 8, it's drawer number 8. So again, this is a Red Leicester. So we've already had this before, I won't open this one. I'll just save it. And as you can see as well, each individual one has an expiry date on. So this has the 16th of Jan next year, so that's great. And then drawer number 9, just in the corner. This is the Applewood Vintage, made from West Country Farmhouse cheddar. That sounds lush. So that's slightly different. It's another kind of creamy colour. Right, so open this one up. It smells nice actually. This is the Vintage, another little size. That's really nice. So the Applewood Vintage, which is the made from West Country Farmhouse cheddar, I think I prefer this one to the smoked Applewood cheddar. It's a little bit more subtle, but it's still got quite a bit of depth actually. So I'd recommend that one, but it's a slightly lighter yellow cheese. So let's move on to drawer number 10. So drawer number 10 is vintage cheddar. I don't think we've had this before. Vintage cheddar. So it's another kind of yellow. So let's open this one up. So I think so far we've just had the regular cheddar. Just cut into this one. So again, just another little bit. That's really nice. That packs a punch. You can definitely tell it's the vintage one over the regular. Really, really nice though. Really creamy still. So that's actually probably my favourite as well. I like that one. So then we've got drawer number 11. So this is aged Red Leicester. So far we've just had the regular Red Leicester. So it's that kind of orangey look. I would imagine I'm probably going to like the aged Red Leicester because I do really like Red Leicester. So give this one a go. Again, another little bit. It feels a denser cheese than the cheddar. Not as creamy, but really like deep kind of oaky flavours. Really nice. Yep, that's one of the good ones as well. Then we've got drawer number 12, just at the bottom. Oh, so this one is the new limited edition. This is the cheddar cheese with apple, sage and onion. So just see that. And then it's kind of you can kind of see all the bits inside. Let's try this one. Quite looking forward to this one. This hopefully is going to be good. So give this a try. Again, it's kind of slightly pale, little flecks inside. You can smell the sage. That's really nice. You can actually taste the onion, sage. Can I taste the apple? I think maybe an aftertaste of apple. I'd say the sage and the onion is the most striking flavour, but with a subtle apple background taste. So yeah, if you love those combinations, you're probably going to really like that cheese. So that's number 12. So we've got number 13. And again, throughout the whole calendars, you've still got obviously the cheesy jokes inside each. To give you an idea of one, it says, "What drives cheese crazy?" And that everyone around them is crackers. You know, it's those kind of jokes. And to give you an idea of, so this joke is, What did Cheese say to the Zoom call? For Gouda's sake, you're on mute again. Just, I mean, they're so random, but obviously they're cheesy. So this is drawer number 13. Okay, drawer number 13, so this is just a regular cheddar. So we've had this one before at the start of the calendar, to give you an idea. I won't open this one just because we've opened one already, but I did like that. It was really smooth, very kind of subtle flavours. So that was 13. So now number 14, just here. So number 14, again, this is the Applewood Smooth and Creamy Smoke Flavoured Cheddar. So that was one of the first ones we got in the calendar. So again, that was really nice, but you could definitely get the smoke flavour. Again, I won't open this one up just because you've seen it already. So then drawer number 15 is, let's have a look, drawer number 15. Again, this is Red Leicester. So we've had Red Leicester already. Another same size, really liked that. I would say the Red Leicester's not as creamy as the cheddars, but equally yummy. And then we've got drawer number 16. So drawer number 16 is Double Gloucester. You can see that there. Now I don't know, I think we've already had a Double Gloucester, and yeah, it was nice. If you guys have tried Double Gloucester before, looks pretty good. So then we've got drawer number 17 just at the bottom. I'm really hoping not for another Mexicana, to be perfectly honest with you. I really didn't like that. So I'm hoping there's not many of those in here. Fingers crossed. Oh, maybe not. This is the Mexicana. I am officially definitely not opening this. Yeah, if someone has tried this or has had this advent calendar, let me know if you love this, because this is definitely a no. And great if you get the calendar and you love it, but this will be passed on to my friends, I think, to eat. But you know, if you like it, you obviously get 2 in here already, which makes sense because there's 9 flavours and 24 drawers, so you know you're going to get duplicates. So that is drawer number 17. So now we're on drawer number 18. I would say the perforations aren't great. Like, I'm kind of destroying the advent calendar, which is a shame. But I do think the actual advent calendar is fully recyclable, the cardboard. So that's always nice. So drawer number 18, again, this is a regular cheddar. I think this is kind of a safe bet really, because most people love kind of mild cheese. And I think when you're trying to cater for different people's tastes, it's definitely a safe option. So drawer number 19, just in the corner. So again, drawer number 19 is another smoked flavour. So I think that's the 3rd one we've got of the Applewood smoke flavoured. So that's good if you really like that one. I mean, it was good, but I think I preferred the vintage Applewood. Then let's have a look. Drawer number 20. Again, another Red Leicester. So I think in these there's a couple we've had 3 times. So yep, really like that. So that's always nice to have. Drawer number 21. Great, so this is an Applewood vintage. So this is the one I preferred over the smoke flavoured. So that's great, I'll definitely be having that one. That was yummy. So that was 21. So now we're on drawer number 22. So this was the vintage cheddar, just there with the vintage cheddar. I think, yeah, we've had this one before. Yeah, so already tried this before, so I'll keep this sealed. Drawer number 23, so coming towards the end. Again, another aged Red Leicester, just in there. So again, I really like Red Leicester and aged Red Leicester, so we'll definitely be having that one. So I'm hoping that drawer number 24 has their limited edition one again, because at the moment we've only had one of the apple, sage and onion. So we'll see. I'm not sure whether we're going to do that or not. It would be nice, but give it a go. Yes, excellent. So that's the 2nd one. So that's the cheddar cheese with the onion, sage and apple. So that's good. I'm glad we've got 2 of those. There are some where we've got 3 in, but it's always nice to have 2 of those ones, which I really liked. So I'd say overall, the cheese calendar, you know, it's great value for money. It's really quirky. I mean, obviously if you love cheese, you're gonna love this. I'd say the least favourite is the Mexicana, which I think anyone watching this video will have figured that out already. I would say the vintage cheddar, the red Leicesters, really nice. And I would say the limited edition apple, onion and sage was particularly good. I like the fact that it breaks down the different kind of flavour tones within each of the cheeses. So if you do get it, you can see just there a breakdown. Because I'm no cheese connoisseur, it's just I kind of know what I like. But yeah, it's a bit of a quirky one as opposed to, you know, a traditional cheese, a traditional chocolate advent calendar. I think it's good fun, and the fact that if you're in the UK you can get this quite easily. The fact that I could get a cheese advent calendar in New Zealand in a local supermarket here was pretty surprising. I wasn't kind of expecting that, especially because of the nature of the product, having to have it refrigerated and things. But no, it was really good fun, and definitely a good alternative advent calendar for 2021. So let me know what you guys think. If you had this before in previous years, have you never heard of it? Are you really into cheese? I hear these are best sellers, so there's a lot of cheese lovers out there. So let me know your thoughts, and it'd be great if you could subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. That then alerts you to other videos I then update. So yeah, so this is one of the alternative advent calendars. I will be uploading various other advent calendars as well, different types. I have got beauty advent calendars, which I'll link below and in the card above, but also some advent calendars I've got already. So we've got popcorn advent calendars, we've got this cheese one, we've got a marshmallow one, and I'll link that one as well. So something for you guys to check out. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.